have to offer patients a choice when they're being referred for another service. And so in the end, it's down to the patient to choose where they go. And of course, GPs and other clinical staff have a professional responsibility too to make sure that they're finding the best care for their patients. That doesn't differ because those GPs are employed by us.
And you have to ask if patients really mind who provides their care.
Did you know that this health centre was run by Virgin?
No.
Would it make any difference to you as a patient whether it's run by an ordinary NHS GP or a private company?
No.
So all that matters to you is what do you care about in your treatment?
That I get the best treatment I could possibly get, really.
Which of these sample bottles would you like, madam? We've got 3 on choice today. The bottom line is that if you have a good idea to improve your care, tell your GP. If he or she can make it happen, we know the reforms are working. It's been a huge upheaval just to get the NHS to listen to patients, and I hope for all our sakes it works. I can't lug all this back again. Come on, it's got to go today. Last chance.
You're watching Inside Out here in the West Midlands. Well, the Met Office did warn it was going to snow, and it certainly caused some chaos. 999 services were at full stretch, but they were able to call on the vital support of some volunteers.
BBC Radio Shropshire.
Heavy snow's been forecast for much of the country. Drivers in south.
For the last 4 days, snow and freezing temperatures have gripped the West Midlands.
We still have that Met Office amber weather warning in place. Now, it's the second highest weather warning, and it's sticking with us right the way through to tonight because that snow is staying with us.
The snow made driving difficult.
This is the road, so as to assist with getting patients into a definitive place of care, and then us back out on the road to help more people. We were asked to do that.
Right, so now it's just a waiting game. Wait for the call to come through.
I'm afraid so. Yes. So it is. As I say, it's one of those things that could happen at any moment. Next Saturday is
on Friday, they had 6 jobs in 6 hours, and they're expecting another busy day. So whilst Adrian and the other volunteers wait at base, many are out enjoying the thick snow that's covered the West Midlands. They've been on shift just an hour and a call comes in.
The patient's got a systemic knee problem and a blocked Hickman line going to Walsall Manor Emergency Department.
Yeah, Roger, thank you. That's all received. Please book us mobile over.
Lovely, cheers, thank you.
I know you've got to get moving, Adrian, but what are you off to? What's the...
Basically, we're going to a patient in Walsall who's been assessed by their GP today, and it's recommended due to a systemic problem they've got with a joint and also a peg feed line that they have into their tummy, that it's been recommended they go into hospital for some further tests and some more treatment as well.
Better let you get on the road then.
Rightio.
The snow eased off, so getting to the patient in the 4x4 is quick.
It's a vital piece of equipment for us, and we're very much happy to offer it out as a resource to the ambulance service, because with the four-wheel drive capability and the clinical receiving capability as an ambulance, it means that it can get to places that a land ambulance would struggle or possibly even be dangerous for it to go. Cool. Superb.
Anything else you need?
No, we'll just take that in and we'll check on.
What's the first thing that you'll do, Adrian?
We'll have a chat. This is a care home or certainly residential accommodations. We'll have a chat with staff, have a chat with the patient, find out what's been happening to them, how they're feeling, what's been happening today, this last few days.
There's a hendon line. Is it hendon?
Right, yes.
There's a line going in, and it keeps getting blocked.
Okay.
Kathleen Sheldon has only just come out of hospital, but she's still in pain and her GP wants her to be readmitted. So what's your assessment, Adrian?
Basically, this lady has had recent surgery and for which she's been receiving antibiotics at home, and the main problem for her is that the antibiotics aren't able to get into her system because there's a blockage in the tubing that she's been set up with. And it's important, obviously, post-operatively for her to be receiving those drugs on a regular basis. Yeah. So we need to take her to hospital so that that can be rectified and the medication process can start to help her with her recovery.
Right.
Yep, in we go.
With their elderly patient safely in the ambulance, the snow doesn't stop them from getting her into Walsall Manor Hospital.
This is Kathleen. Basically, she's had knee surgery and she's receiving antibiotics, which she's got a Hickman line in place. But she's been assessed by community nursing this morning because the Hickman line is blocked.
Catherine's safely inside the hospital now, and hopefully they can get that drip back in her and give her the antibiotics that she needs to help take that pain away. So with this job done, it's back to base for the team, but the weather is still threatening.
It may actually get a lot icier later on, and with a prediction of more snow to come, then it may get even more treacherous.
Well, if you're lucky, you might get a quick cup of tea in.
Only if we're lucky.
Having the Land Rover makes a huge difference, doesn't it, in this weather? Massively.
It does. We're extremely lucky to have this vehicle. The capabilities of it really come into its own in any kind of bad weather, and certainly with the snow that we have now and with more predicted, I can't see it not being used over the next few days.
Probably going to be busy. Right, I'll let you get back and get ready for the next job,
Great
whatever
stuff.
that might be.
Whatever that might be, indeed. Thanks very much.
Well, that's it for tonight, but don't forget you can find more information about any of the films on tonight's programme on our Facebook page. And with more of this forecast over the next few days, do stay tuned to your BBC local radio station. But from a very snowy Birmingham, good night. Don't forget you can watch all the editions of Inside Out from across England on the BBC iPlayer for the next 7 days. And Inside Out will be back next Monday at 7:30 here on BBC One.
Hello, I'm Ellie Crissell with your 90-second update. 5,000 schools across the UK were closed by snow and ice today. Much of eastern Britain was badly hit. Transport's been disrupted too, with roads closed, trains delayed and flights cancelled. Algeria says 37 foreigners died during the hostage crisis at a remote gas plant. It claims the Islamic militants came in from Mali. 3 Britons are confirmed dead, with 3 others still missing. Prince Harry has completed his tour of duty in Afghanistan. He's now on his way home to Britain. The Prince has exchanged fire with the Taliban, saying you have to take a life to save a life. Hundreds of thousands of people have turned out in Washington to see President Obama sworn in for the 2nd time. The ceremony ended with Beyoncé singing the national anthem. Film director Michael Winner has died. He was best known for his Death Wish series and more recently for his car insurance ads. He was 77.
Hello, I'm Shefali Oza with your Midlands update. It's estimated the snow is costing the region's economy £50 million, with parents forced to take time off work as their children's schools are shut. The Chamber of Commerce says businesses need to keep going. West Midlands Police are targeting youngsters to dob their mates in if they suspect they're carrying a weapon. Anyone carrying a knife could face jail. And finally, tomorrow's weather, a mostly dry day with more brightness further east, some snow flurries further west. We're feeling raw with a top temperature of 2 Celsius.
Kirsty tells Tanya about her little moment with Max. You can hear the shouting from here. EastEnders follows next.
I've been gangster for time, I'm ready for this. But is the world ready for me? Probably not. Watch out, world.
Okay, ain't nobody with my click, 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 click. Ain't nobody fresher than my mud, click, 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 click. And all these bad men, they want the.
Hey, you think it'll be quiet here again today?
There's a positive aspect to the phone not ringing. No crimes being committed.
You've got 24 hours to solve this case.
Anything? I think they were having some kind of lover's tiff.
I shouldn't have operated on that. But that doesn't make me a murderer.
Death in Paradise continues tomorrow at 9 on BBC One and BBC One HD.
The gang smuggling illegal immigrants in and out of the UK. Panorama reports in half an hour. First on BBC One, you know what it's like when you find a strange woman in your bedroom? No, I don't either.